Hey guys, this will be my first ever video on the way I make props. I just wanted to show how I do things. I take ideas I find online and I change them slightly just to suit the things I have in my shed or whatnot, and I use 90 to 95% scrap of what I find to build my props. And I just wanted to show my Reaper. He is 1.9 meters tall and he is built out of an old gazebo. So his frame is made of gazebo and bits of timber. His hands are made out of tree branches, and he can actually move his hands different ways. He's got an old lantern. I didn't do anything to the lantern but put an LED flicker candle inside. Most people put LEDs in as eyes. I decided to go without, as I think they take the effect away and it looks creepier without the LEDs. I also made him a scythe out of a tree branch that was fallen on the ground. I thought, well, why not? It's strong. It's quite large. That just sits over his shoulder when I've got him outside. And yes, that's about all. I'll show you what he's what it looks like underneath the material. I didn't actually use monster mud like most people do with their Reapers. I painted it with some old dark grey paint and went over it with a bit of black spray paint. So underneath, I've got chicken wire, well, not chicken wire, but some wire, a board to give it a bit of body, keep the material out a bit further. Here's the frame, the gazebo frame. So he's hollow on the inside. Up on his arms, he has, hang on, I've got a couple of water bottles, the big water tanks, and I've just cut them up to shape his chest area, along with bits of the gazebo. And up the top here, I've got a frame of wood, just a bit of wood going across here. And these are made of, his arms are made of just some timber that I've found laying around. What I've done with his arm, his elbow joint, I've added a hinge here, so then you can move his arm up and down. It doesn't go back, doesn't bend backwards, just goes up and down like that. And because I've got a hinge on the shoulder here, it moves out this way as well, which I think is pretty cool. And he can grab his scythe or whatever you want to do, you know, to position him. This hand doesn't move, it hasn't got a hinge or anything like that. Up the top here, it's just screwed in, so that stays still to hold the lantern. But yeah, I thought I'd show off my Reaper and just show you how I made him different to most of the other methods that people use. They use the piping. Yeah, I just use scrap for mine, and an old bed sheet for the cloth. So this is what it looks like. Just an old Finalette bed sheet, and I just cut it up. I ripped it up, make it look tattered. But yes, hopefully he looks good outside for Halloween. My first Halloween decoration.